The following program is brought to you by the Center for Educational Outreach at Baylor College of Medicine.
Let's begin this discussion. We're going to go into Activity 3, which is called Your Energy Needs. What is energy?
The ability to move.
The ability to move. Do we need energy? How do we get energy? Through our food. Okay. Do we all need the same amount of energy?
No.
Why not?
Depends on the activities we do.
Okay.
The
And
energy and our metabolism.
your metabolism, your size, who you are, male, female, your age, and your activities. All right. Well, what we're going to look at, what happens to the food we eat, by the way?
Some is absorbed, some is wasted.
Okay. And we use that food for our energy source. Okay. So what we're going to do now is look at your energy needs. And basically we're going to look at the sheet that looks like this. And we're talking about baseline energy needs. This is when you're at rest, you're just your basic energy needs. And we're looking at basal metabolic rate, the BMR. To answer the question, you first need to know how much energy your body uses when it isn't doing anything. This provides a baseline estimate of a person's energy needs. Use the information provided to calculate the amount of energy needed by an average 15-year-old boy and an average 15-year-old girl. Follow the instructions. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys figure it out using a calculator. If BMR is just at rest needs, caloric needs, why would there be a difference between a 15-year-old girl and a 15-year-old boy?
Is it the structure, the way
Their body structure, their weight. If we know the BMR for a boy and a girl, this is just general, at rest, and then we want to look at physical activity, is that going to change your caloric need?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because you need energy.
Okay, good for you. Now, go to the next page. And you're going to need the calculations you just made. You're going to decide which category goes with the boy, low, medium, or high, and which goes for the girl, and calculate. So you don't have to calculate all three. Would it be a good idea to make sure that we all had the same numbers from the first page? But so the total caloric need for that boy is about what? I'm going to say about.
2,000?
2,100, something like that? Okay? And now the girl, what was her BMR?
1449.2.
1449, about that?
Yeah.
All right, and so her total caloric need for the day would be?
26. A little over 1,800.
Y'all have about 27? Okay, good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least we agree to that.
She's high energy. Yes.
She's high energy. Okay. Based on your calculations, did the boy or girl have a higher total daily calorie need? The girl did. Okay, even though her BMR was lower, she spends more calories, obviously, from her behavior. What could a person do if he or she wanted to use more calories in a day? Remember what Roberta was saying this morning? Tell your kids to go home and dance in their rooms. Use up their calories. To me, this would be an incredibly valuable experience for kids to look at. To say, okay, here's what all you do when you're just at rest, you're just sitting around watching television, playing on your computer. These are all the calories you need. If you don't get up and move around, you don't need to eat any more than this a day. And then you got to get them to figure out how they can figure how many calories they're using a day, and that's what Nancy's going to take us into.
I did want to add one more comment. You all noticed that the equations for calculating BMR have age.
Yeah. Yes.
Pretty interesting. And something you might want to have your students do is calculate someone of the same height and weight, change their age. Go for age 15, 25, 35, 45, 15, and have them graph the results. What do you expect would happen to that graph as the person got older? Same weight and height. Go down. Yeah, our metabolism slows down as we grow older, which is why weight is factored into that equation. It's a little depressing. But
It's a reality.
But it's a reality, that's right. And that's why weight is in the equation. And it makes a nice additional activity for students to do, to look at that and to graph it.